Since 1967, graduate students at the Yale School of Architecture have designed and constructed a building in New Haven for a community-based client. This design is proposed by Team G of 2021, by Ben Derlan, Corinna Siu, Siu, Kaifeng Wu, Nathaniel Elmer, and Sara Mountford. A home is not only a shelter. It is a reflection of who we are. It allows us to be aspirational, to create a space that shapes the life we want, and to feel comfortable, enmeshed in the life we have. A house offers a substrate for our identity, a place where our possessions gain meaning. Clothes, a toothbrush, books, an old family photo. Your first house key means much more than its small size. We started our process by being mindful of the power of such objects and the value they have in creating a feeling of permanence for those who have experienced homelessness. But how does this manifest in architecture and on the site? As you know, the site is complex in its needs. Passage for 3 distinct households must be paired delicately with the needs for personal privacy and safety. This gave us a clear direction. Make the ground floor solid and protected, with an internal gradient of privacy between path and home. This elevates the living space to the upper floor, the canopy of trees on the side, a radically different living experience that feels both more open and more secure. Mapping this public and private gradient onto the site, we begin to carve out spaces for more solidity and openness. Planting allows subtle separations of pathways, while hedges and existing networks of trees shield the site from the street. The site changes dramatically simply by moving 10 feet up, alive among the trees. The green roof of the BP 2020 house becomes an elevated lawn. Second-floor porches, including ours, becomes an archipelago of neighborhood connections. When we connect to a place we've moved, we call it putting down roots. Roots, then, is our approach to the site. The home mimics our neighbor, the robust Norway maple. It is rooted to the site and expands upwards. The privacy of the bottom floor is reinforced by its solidity. It is a place to rest, close to the comfort of ground. A circulation trunk carries you up to the floor above. Here the house opens up and branches out to the full site. As you reach the top of the stairs, the experience has fully transformed. You are living in a canopy. On the ground floor, the bathroom and bedrooms are grouped together as a block of private space. A foyer serves as a continuation of the semi-private homeowner's path through the site. As you ascend to the canopy level, the stairs open up to an open plain with ample shelving, allowing future occupants to turn it into their home. A bridge crosses between the stair threshold to connect living and dining spaces. Through the section, the expansiveness of the upper floor in contrast to the ground floor becomes clear. Zooming out of scale, we begin to see the relation the canopy house has with its surrounding context. 2 elevated porches on either end offer different experiences. The front porch, sheltered from street noise and traffic by trees, becomes a spot for morning coffee and communication with neighbors across West Division. The back porch, larger and open, allows the homeowner a 180-degree panoramic view of the extended green space. This view also suggests a new relationship to the site. The backyard meets the green roof of the neighboring home, netting together a continuous view of green to the stand of trees beyond. We recognize that bottom floor bedrooms may be an unconventional way of living for most. Our hope is that the stairway acts as a real connector, and with its openness to the sky, it feels like a natural part of life. The building project, at its core, should be an act of generosity, specifically a generosity without prescription, with the aim of increasing not just the comfort, but the autonomy of the future owner. By integrating continuous shelving into the upper floor's exposed framing, the homeowner's personal belongings can become the very structure of the home. Our hope is to strike this balance by seeing our work as an earnest collaboration between us and a homeowner we may never meet. In the spirit of generosity, we open up the living spaces to the sky and allow user adaptation through the open plan. Our hope is that our proposal will create a connection that might become the seed for a sense of home and community on the street for the years to come.